All right, I don't know how this is going to sound with the mic that is for my voice and the guitar, but we'll see how it sounds. I'll probably adjust this a little closer. So I get asked a lot how to come up with arrangements and more specifically how to come up with songs. So the way I do it actually is I'm usually putting my girls to bed or something and I try to play something soft and I'm just making stuff up. I try to make that the time where I'm just coming up with ideas. And there's a couple really important things that I've gotten out of that over the last, I don't know what, 10 years or something. Um, and so I thought I'd just record them. So I have them documented. So the first thing is, and I'm just going to sit here and make up something right now. So I'm sure it'll be, I'm pulling it from other things that, I'm sure there's other songs. Just like, what did Chet Atkins say? He said, if you take from one person, that's stealing. If you take from 10 people, that's research. So I'm sure I'll start playing stuff that's similar to some other songs. But I always start with some kind of melody. A lot of people start with chords, and maybe for songwriters that makes sense. But when you're coming up with a song, like the melody of a song, like I don't think about the chords first. I think about the melody, and then I think about how the chords can change around that melody. Because you like you have a song like just make something up. So that could be, or it could be minor. Or so the chords go around the melody. That's how I look about it or look around it. And when I come up with the melody, one of the first things I try to come up with is the motif. That's like the repeating pattern or the pattern that sounds similar. It could be let's do something in a minor key like. So those are all just like steps, right? So that's the motif. And then, but the motif doesn't have to be the exact same pattern where in that case it's going up a step and up a step and up a step. It could go down. You could go. That's going up, it's going down, but that's the same kind of motif, the same motion. It's just going up or down. So I try to come up with that first. Okay, so let's just try to make up something here. So I like that. We're in E minor, so. Try to come up with a mood or something. So let's do like something slow. We'll do the James Bond chord. We'll start there. Okay, so. Okay, so there's a motif. So that sounds like so. Da, da, da. You hear that? That's filler. Now let's do the motif again. Some of that's filler. You try to fill in while you're trying to find the melody. That's how I do it anyway. Like that. I don't know if we're gonna end up with that. So let's go back to the motif again. I think it's what we did. Filler and then motif. So it's the same motif. It's just a different chord now. Or at least I can hear it in a different chord. I'll get to the chords in a minute. So let's go. This is different. This is alternate. So those are jumps. Whereas this other motif is like half steps next to each other. So I did that again. It's the same filler. So it's kind of cool. So that's the motif. You hear it? I like that. So with that motif, now you can move around. So let's make it a major. So let's switch to E. So you hear it? Same motif. we were even starting on the same note, the F sharp there. So in E minor, so it's the same note in E, F sharp, but instead we're playing in E major. So that's E minor. It was so in E minor, in E here, some. Ooh, that'll be good minor. So if like, okay, so I can actually hear the chord. So it's like. And then we can go up. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But okay, so that, and then somehow we have to get back to E minor. I like that key change. So when we play something, da 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 da, and it goes. Sometimes when you're playing the E and you want to go to E minor, playing A minor is a good transition chord. So it's like So back to that motif. Okay, so that's the key. The key is you have to find a good motif. So that's a cool motif, and then you just start playing around with it like all over the place. And then once you kind of get it, then you start adding like bass notes to it or harmony to it, depending on the song. And the easiest way to do that is just to kind of hold the chords while you're doing it. So in this case, A minor. That part needs kind of some work, but that's a good idea. So let's just start playing it. Oh, did you see what I did there? So the motif is, you're going up in the motif. So it's. So if you're doing that and you're playing bass notes like I was just doing here with this A minor, you want your bass notes to go down to do that counter melody. So then listen to this. So it's you hear that Now let's go back to the major key. Counter melody, so we're gonna go up, and the bass is gonna go down. something like that. So anyway, as you can see, like that's how you put your motif together. You start playing chords around it. You try to hammer that motif over and over and over again, and that helps you really create a song fast because you're just iterating over those intervals like those or whatever it was I was doing. All right, thanks.